here is my planner. I'm so excited I got to set it up. I haven't really set her up like, well, I do have stuff in the back that actually I do use this for, but we set it up for as a Charmed Life Master Planner for today for this demonstration. So here's the cover image that you get with the planner. Then you have a little ownership plate. Our goals, ideal day, ideal week. And I'm sorry if it's looking a little red. It's not, I think this is just the lighting right now in here, which is why I needed this light. The white balance on this camera is a little bit funny. So it looks black. It doesn't, it just looks a little yellowy or it looks a little red or something on the page, but these are all black text. Routines, the strategy, the vision board, the calendar divider. So these come with all, dividers as well, the physical inserts. The little minis, the tracker, yearly overview. Here you can see here, it didn't print very nicely here. Right? This is very blurry. That's not the file, that is my printer being a jerk. Say this one printed fine. And that is the beginning of the master planner, right? So this is part of the core file. Then what you would do is you'd insert your calendar pages and your agenda spreads. So we'll just do this example. Here's the month on one page, okay? It is a little bit different on the printed because I have a top 3 in here, which I don't have on the digital one. On the back is the monthly task list, right? So the months always come with the master task list. January here, you can see this one. When you do the month on 2 pages, you get the dividers with the month. So this is the month on 2 pages. And then again, monthly tasks are on the back. And then the idea is that you will print your weekly agendas and put them insert into the months. And they're always divided by a tracker. So January's tracker, right? This page is the day on one page, right? So these are individual days. You've got a top 3, a today, a schedule from 6 to 9, a full task list, a remember, and a gratitude. Okay. Then you can see again, here's the next weekly, starts with a tracker. This is the week on 2 pages horizontal, which is similar to what was in the digital planners. This is the dashboard side, objectives, reminders, business and personal tasks, the habit tracker, then the week on the right, with the top 3, always a top 3 for your days for planning. And of course, I didn't print the daily one the right way with this, but at the end of the pages is a monthly review. Okay, so you've got the monthly review. Then we have the January tracker, again, because this is the vertical week on 2 pages, right? So it's all vertical and then the weekends are truncated together. Again, at the end of the month, you'll get the monthly review page. And then the final weekly here is for the week on 1 page, right? So this is weekly objectives, a full task list, a remember section, and again, like a more truncated just for your top 3 each day if you want to do a week on 1 page. Now, something I know some people like to do with the week on 1 page and the day on 1 page, which is very useful to do, is you could go take your note pages, right? We'll do this with the weekly. And nothing stops you from putting, look, a note page in between. And now you've got the week on 1 page with extra notes, right? So some people find that very helpful, including people who like to do this with the day on 1 page as well, right? So they have the day on 1 page and then they have some additional notes and then all of a sudden they have a day on 2 pages, right? This is why I love this system. It is so flippin' flexible. And of course, once you get to the end of the monthly for the weeks or the days, there's the monthly review, right? And then this would go on and on and on. I only printed a January example for each of them. But going back to the core planner sections, projects, here's the project matrix, project tracker, project plan with notes, right? Got a bunch of those. Moving on, we got the brain dump section. Brain dump, organize and act. I mean, you guys could even take one of these and put it in the week on 1 page or the day on 1 page. You could, of course, nothing stops you from putting this in like the weekly, week on 2 pages either. But like this would be an interesting thing to use as a divider too, I think. in those, you know, to add more space to your weeklies or your dailies if you need them. Brainstorm, right? Brainstorm, plan and prep for your mind map. Notes, right? Very simple, right? You only get lined notes in these, right? Did I print out the index here? I may not have. I may not have printed out the index. No, just all notes. Okay, so I didn't print out the index, but the index is very similar. It has another divider, and then it just says index up here. There's no date, and then it has like page, and then like the topic for you if you need it, if you need that. Now here's some examples. Here's the inbox dashboard, laminated, right? So I love this. This would be great to have in your planner and use. You could put sticky notes in here. You can also do, what is it, dry erase? Or no, wet erase. Wet erase markers work on laminated paper, so you can actually write it down with a wet erase and then wipe it off, right, with a wet erase later, so that you can actually use this as an active inbox dashboard. And here's the functional planning dashboard and the Carpe Diem, and then here's the inbox normal, right? Now, the only other thing I wanted to show you guys is there's one difference between the half letter and the personal size planners, and that is with the weekly, okay? The weekly tracker you see here on the personal size here, and I've printed it out so you guys can see there's corner crop marks on the personal size pages. Down here for the daily actions, instead of having, it's just a design thing. It's not, you're not able to get all of those little teeny little boxes in. So you have this long box that marks off, you know, 1 to 7 to 14, 21, 28, 31 for the maximum number of days in a week. And you can just kind of tally off that way. But the big difference is this. The week on 2 pages vertical is actually on 2 layers, okay, for personal size. But everything else is laid out exactly the same, okay? So I just wanted to point out those differences. And I've got this little, there's the little inbox, the personal inbox, that's been laminated. And ignore this. These are inserts for the mastermind. So yes, that is the walkthrough of the 2025 Charmed Life Master Planner pages. So what you get with your purchase of the 2025 Master Planner, the print on demand. Again, well, starting off here, you get a dashboard cover and an ownership page, okay? Which you'll see in a moment. You get that set of 6 master planning inserts to help you set the goals, map routines, learn productivity strategy, create your vision for the end of the year, for the year ahead, sorry. You get the calendar spreads for 2025, the yearly calendar, yearly tracker, and overview. You get your choice. This is very important. When it comes to this print on demand, you get your choice of monthly calendars, either a month on 1 or 2 pages. It comes with the master task list and the tracker. Technically, the tracker actually belongs to the weekly files. The task list belongs in the monthly files. And then you get your choice of what your agenda is going to be, right? Is it going to be a day on 1 page, week on 1 page, horizontal or vertical week on 2 pages, right? You have choices there where you can buy you can buy the planner basic with 1 calendar and 1 agenda, or you can actually bundle and get better deals for bundling if you want to try multiple different inserts out or use them for different purposes. You also get the project planning inserts, the yearly project matrix, the project tracker, the project plan with notes, and you get the idea capture inserts, brain dump, brainstorm notes, and with the physical planner, the printable planner here, you get an index as well. Just in case anyone who's into indexing their pages, there is an index section in the master planner, the print on demand. So, like I said, your purchase includes the yearly calendar, the yearly tracker, the yearly overview, the project planning inserts, everything, essentially everything we just saw in the digital, right? So here's the mini calendars. There's the second part is the tracker, yearly tracker. Then we have that yearly overview on 4 pages, the whole project planning section, and then what I call that idea capture insert, I like to call the brilliant ideas section, which gives you brain dump, brainstorm, notes, and you can see index. So what you get with your purchase as well is your purchase will include, when you are buying the print at home, again, you guys, I give you everything in the kitchen sink. You're going to get both personal and half letter size design files. No matter which combination of inserts that you purchase, you get both sizes. Again, there's nothing I hate more, right? Than someone being like, I think I'll try the personal, and then like, actually, I hate this, I want the horizontal, and then you know, you have to buy more inserts. So I give you everything, right? So that if you want to go between two sizes, you can, right? If you want to make one planner for home and one that's just for work things and you leave it at work, that's fine, right? I give you everything. Your purchase also includes detailed print instructions for personal size, half letter, A5, A4, and full letter. And I do have a separate set of print instructions on the shop for happy planner or alternate size printing, if that is something that's really important to you. These inserts are all print-on-demand PDF files for use at home, or you can feel free to bring them to your favorite office supply store and have them professionally printed. I will tell you, sometimes I think that gives you a better result. Sometimes. But as you'll see, like when some of these that I printed, my printer, I think I need to clean the printer head. So some of the words are a little bit blurred, you know. The print didn't come out beautifully, but that's Alexis's printer issue, not the inserts issue. So you can have them printed if you want to. And although the inserts will print on standard printer paper, I always recommend using 98 Bright, anything from 24 to 32 pound paper. Now, 24 and 32 pounds, there's a big difference there, but I think that going any lower than 24, you're going to be unhappy with the ghosting on the pages, right? And 32 is really the high end for like, if you're thinking of like planners that have like the most premium feeling paper, that's generally 32 pound paper, that nice thick paper. But it means that you can only print, like you're not going to be able to, you know, you might be able to get less pages in your binder depending on the size of your binder, right? So 24 to 32, my default is always like 28. I feel like it's a nice middle ground, 28 pound. But like standard copy paper, I think is like 20, 22 or like 18, something very low. And that's why it rips easy and you can see through it. It's not meant for like beautiful printing of inserts. Okay. Now the monthly calendar options, you have month on 2 pages and month on 1 page, which you basically saw them in the digitals. I'm going to show you guys through. Oh, also the month on 2 pages comes with a divider insert. You'll see that as well when we walk through the overview. You get your choice of day on 1 page, week on 1 page, okay? Week on 2 pages, vertical, or week on 2 pages, horizontal. And like I said, in the file for the agendas, if you can see in the back, you get the tracker, it starts your weeks or your days, and then that's how the kind of like the weeks and days are divided up, is by the tracker. But you print everything out and you put it all together and it becomes the beautiful master planner that you will see in just a moment. Oh, but let's talk about the bonuses though. Okay, so again, there's bonuses for this version of the planner. You get a set of printable sticker tabs, like tabs. You will print this tab file on, I can show this to you more in the big, but you print it on sticky note paper, right? And you'll be able to cut them out. Like this is sticky note paper, full sheet sticky notes. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to get with my nails. Right? Sticky note paper. And what you'll do is you'll be able to cut them out, and the design is nice and simple to cut. And you just kind of like put them over, like just measure out where you're going to put them ahead of time on the pages. And then you just kind of fold them over and they become tabs. You also have the printable sticky note designs. Right? So you can take those stacks and stacks of Post-its that you have, right? And what you do is this design basically gives you these boxes that you will print the box page first, then you put blank sticky notes on it, and then you print the page with the design on it, which is this, and the result is personal little sticky notes that you'll be able to print at home. They're wonderful, fantastic. I love them. They're adorable. And then you also have the planner inspo cards, right? Because again, I just want to make sure we're pimping your planner out. Just because we're not doing functional planning as like hardcore, right, does not mean that our planner should be ugly, right? We should still love our planner and think it's gorgeous. So we have this set with coffee, mine are laminated, the coffee laptop, Wi-Fi, planner, iPhone crystals, lo-fi vibes. Like, oh, this is a different one. Oh, this is a different one. Oh, this is, okay, this is from a different set. Hold on, here it is. This is the right one. Here's the right one. It was in my planner, the right one. And people ask me what this means. These are like my workday essentials. My workday essentials are my coffee, my glasses, my laptop, my Wi-Fi, my planner, my iPhone, my crystals, and lo-fi vibes, like lo-fi music, right, to work with. And then we have the out of office vibes. And we have Fueled by Crystals and Coffee, because you guys know I'm a high vibe babe. And then Inbox Zero, how to get your inbox to zero, right? Let's put this back in its plan. This is the wrong one. I can leave this one in. It's okay. I'll put you there. You look the same. Okay, so those are part one of the bonuses. And then we also have some dashboard designs. So a functional planner dashboard design, one that says, I love that says Carpe Diem, and then one that is an inbox design. And again, you can use these as dividers, or like in your planner, you can use them as dashboard pages. You can laminate them. Like I'll show you in a minute how I laminate them so that it can be like a laminated dashboard once we get into the overview, right? And the way you're going to check out here to build your ideal planner, I just like to have this little thing to show you guys. You're going to see, this is generally what the listing looks like. I've just clipped it out of my website. You're going to be able to choose the monthly and weekly inserts that you prefer, right? So the monthly calendar, you can either choose the month on 1-page calendar or the month on 2-page, or you can say you want both of the monthlies. Weekly agenda, you can get the day on 1 page, week on 1 page, horizontal week on 2 pages, and the vertical week on 2 pages, or you could buy all 4. If you choose 1 monthly calendar and 1 weekly agenda, it's going to be $45. Or if you want to just get the whole shebang, right? So you never have to worry, you've got everything in all of the sizes. You can choose both monthly and all 4 weekly. This is the best value, right? And it's only $75 for purchasing them all as a bundle. Or you can purchase what you want and then you can buy them all a la carte. Every one of these inserts is also available a la carte. I have the listings down below. So things to know about print on demand or print at home is that the print on demand files are, again, PDFs. They're printable PDFs. PDFs are another universal file type, but they require a PDF reader app to use and print. I recommend Adobe Acrobat Reader. There is a free version that you can get of Adobe Acrobat Reader, right? So everyone could have a free, you most likely already have it on your computer, but there is a free version if you need it. You will also need a printer, a paper trimmer, and a punch that's compatible with the binding method of your choice. So you'll also need a binder as well. And you can take the files to a print shop and have the, if you need to, and if you are gonna print at home, there are print instructions for you to use at home. Some common binding methods that people use are ring binders and disc bound. As you saw in my walkthrough, I was using a disc bound. This is really for the woman who wants to create a custom planner where you can add and remove pages as you desire. So I have this little thing I put here, 4 reasons why print on demand planner inserts I think are the best value, right? Because a lot of people are like, well, why don't you print and ship your inserts yourself? I think print on demand is the best value, right? And it gives you the most autonomy and control over your planner. Number 1, instant delivery, right? You buy this right now, you have the inserts right now, you can print them out right now if you've got all the stuff to do it with, right? Number 2, you can choose your paper quality. Paper quality is such a thing in the planner community, right? So there's never going to be one planner that rules them all ultimately because, well, I think the master planner is because you get to customize things as you want, right? But like there's never going to be one binder planner that rules them all because someone's going to think that the paper is too thick and someone's going to think that the paper is too thin and some people's highlighters aren't going to be compatible with the paper and they'll smear or whatnot. So you get to choose the paper quality that works for you. If you want nicer paper, you put nicer paper. If you're okay with like more basic paper, you use basic paper, right? You can print all this as much as you want, right? Unlimited printing is another bonus here. How many times have you ever bought maybe a binded print or like a bound print planner, right? Like I can think of a couple of very expensive bound planners that you can order online. Even they have some customizations they'll do for you. They're like 50, 60, 70 bucks. You lose that, it's gone, okay? You spill coffee on it, it's gone, right? You're always able to print more of the master planner, which is wonderful. And you can also just print what you need, right? So you're wasting less paper because you're printing only what you need to use, right? And of course, you get to use any binding method that you want, right? You can put this in a Filofax, Kikki.K, Franklin Covey 6-ring, right? You could put this in a 3-ring binder. You could put this in a disc bound of any size. Technically, you could bind these inserts, right? If you guys saw my tutorial from years and years and years ago of how I made my own spiral planner, I made that using my own inserts. Like if you have the tools, some people do have those tools either at home or at work to actually create binders like themselves, right? You can totally do that. You could even send it to like Staples, right? Or Office Depot. I'm pretty sure one of them will bind a planner for you using the inserts. They'll put like a spiral on it, right? You choose what you want, right? So you can actually do so much with print on demand inserts, right? And it's one of those things where once you get comfortable and understand how to do the printing, it's like second nature. It's like, wow, this is the easiest thing. Why was I ever ordering planner inserts for like a pack of like, I don't know, 20 inserts or like a couple of months for like $30? You're like, you could just be printing as much as you need at home, like as you go, and just creating your own custom planner that way, right? So this is not for everyone, right? But it's really for the woman who is totally empowered to like, I can do this. I can just print it at home and I get to choose my paper and I get to put it in my beautiful binder and I print as much as I want. And if I mess up on a month because I don't know, I used pen and I used, all these highlighters and I put in things that there was too much written and I need to erase things, I can just reprint a page if I want to, right? It's incredibly flexible in a way no other type of planning other than digital really can give you. Now let's talk about how the master planner helps you improve your productivity, okay? Because I know that this is a topic that I'm sure many of us are very interested in. And I actually feel like in order to do this, I should probably, to do this right, I'm going to give you guys the screen share here. And we'll go through and we'll talk about it in the planner here. Right? Am I in focus here? Okay, let me put this bio on. Just so you can see. Okay. So, how the master planner helps to improve your productivity. Okay, so with the master planner, you're going to be able to do this. You're going to be able to set your goals, right? You're going to say, these are the things that I want to do for the year, okay? You're going to say, this is my ideal day, the perfect day in my life. This is the perfect week in my life and what it looks like. You're going to be able to go to the brain dump section, right? And you're going to be able to brain dump everything that you have going on in your life, get everything out of your head and onto paper. Then you can go to the brainstorm section, right? And you can start brainstorming all the objectives for how you are going to achieve each of those goals, right? So you set the goals. This is how I think I could make it happen, right? Then what you can go ahead and do is take that into the project section, right? Create the project notes, a project and notes for each of those objectives, right? So you're going to say, this is my step-by-step strategic plan for how I'm going to make this goal happen in my life. Then you're going to go over here. You'll put it down in the project tracker, of course. But then you'll go over here and you're going to say, this is exactly when I'm going to work on this project, right? So you're going to be able to map out when you're going to make time for each of those projects that were objectives, right? Across your year, so that you are not trying to do it all at once and you have the space to make balanced plans, right? By using this annual project matrix, okay? Then you're going to go to your monthly. Let's do the month on 2 pages here. You're going to be able to track all of the objectives that you've got going on for a specific month on 1 page, right? You're going to be able to make a master task list, right? A focus list of all the priority tasks for the month on your master monthly task list, right? That's what you're going to do. You're going to take anything that was a project or an objective that was assigned for the month on your monthly matrix, that annual project matrix, and you're going to put them on the tracker if they're objectives related to goals, and if it's other life things that you brain dumped, you're going to put it on this master task list. This is going to help you balance what needs to be done now in the short term versus things that could be done later, right? And it helps you to create more focused plans, right? So you'll go to your month after that and you'll map out time for your month. You're going to put your events, your due dates, your appointments, all the things that could take up time for you in the month, time that might be taken away from other things that you're working on, your projects, right? So you'll map out your things for the month, and then you're going to specify what work you want to do across the month from these objectives, right? From these tasks. You're going to say, well, this is the week I want to do that, and you're going to write it down. See, one of the things I love about the month on 2 pages is that this week column actually has 3 to-do lists, like 3 to-do items across every week. Do you see that? So you can say, okay, well, this for project number 1, I want to work on here. I want to work on this thing on this week, right? And this becomes like a way for you to allocate all of your objectives so you know when across your month you are going to work on all of these things, right? And then you'll take it and you'll put it into your weekly plan, right? Right? You'll make the list. This is the list of all the things that I need to do this week, right? Then you will define the priorities for your day every single day. So in your top 3. So once you've taken that from the month to the week, you're going to say, well, these are the things I want to do this day. This are the things I want to do this day. And of course, you've got all different inserts to do this with, right? These are my top 3 this day. This is my top 3 this day, right? So you're actually allocating work down from the monthly to the weekly. You're chunking it down weekly, chunking it down to specific days, right? Once things get onto your top 3, this is you making time in the now to action and complete those steps, right? So this is the functional planning system for organizing your goals and your life. And it's very simple, streamlined, and balanced, right? But it's not always easy to remain accountable to this process because it is a big process. Right? So the functional planner, your functional planner, the master planner, is one of the many systems and processes that you need to use to improve your productivity. It's not just going to be the be all and end all, your planner. A planner is just one system, right, that manages the time and tasks. But as I've gotten questions already, right, about how you solve other procrastination issues, right, other issues that you have to your productivity, right? A planner is not going to really be able to do it all for you. Yes, the master planner is the single tool that will help you functionally plan, and it gives you all the space that you need to get all of your ideas out of your head and onto paper so you can get them done, but it only works up if you show up to use it. And that's where so many of us run into resistance. Most people buy a planner, they set it up for the year expecting big things, but they don't follow through. They don't make time to think about their goals, what they want from their life, and how they plan to make it happen. They don't make time for the routines that are required to show up and plan for each step of the process. They don't look at their life and their needs strategically to set up their habits and routines in a way that actually supports their goals. And they don't pause to check in with themselves and understand what they are doing and why they are doing it so that they can become better. Being productive and successful requires multiple systems and structures for checking in with yourself on a regular basis, which means that you need to make time for the check-ins, and you need to know the process of what to do once you are checking in with yourself in order to get the most from your time spent. And this is way too much time and prep and effort for the average person. I know, but I know it's the difference between living an average life and living an incredible life, right? It's the difference between being busy and being balanced, and it's the difference between being overwhelmed and being an overachiever. All of these systems and processes happen to be the thing that I am good at doing, right? I am good at creating the processes to review my life and making the time to execute it. And these systems are why I'm able to achieve more in a single year than most people achieve in a decade. It's why I'm able to move so fast. I'm able to build new things in my business. It's why I'm able to run my business by myself as a solopreneur, because I'm great at systems and structures for accountability. And I think I make the most simple yet impactful systems because I cannot tolerate fluff or wasted time for myself. Which is why I've created all the systems for you to follow to improve your productivity and built out the schedule for you to take time to pause, reflect, learn, and plan. And all of this is available to you on demand right now inside the Charmed Life Mastermind. So, the Charmed Life Mastermind is a low-priced subscription personal development and accountability membership similar to a Patreon, but organized on a private membership site with a mix of live classes, on-demand tools, and a community where you can get inspiration, solutions, and coaching from me each day as you need it. I set up the mastermind because I am someone who does that work. I create and stick to those structures for myself, but most women are well-intentioned and then don't follow through. You want to, right? You want to be able to do these things, but you don't have the time or mental energy to essentially plan for your own planning, because that's what it is. It's planning to plan. So I created the container myself for that. I make the schedule and I build the lessons and I ask the questions, and all you have to do is show up either live or on demand to follow along. It's simple as that. You have questions, I'm on call to answer them for you. You have an obstacle to overcome, I can coach you through it. You want community, you have a community of like-minded women who will also share their stories and struggles and knowledge with you. You want to self-study or work at your own pace, everything is on demand with instant access. This is your life, it's your journey. I want you to customize the experience the way to serve you best. So I invite you to join me inside the Charmed Life Mastermind. If you are not only looking for the right planner, but you really need a structure for accountability, productivity, and personal development that is built for you to follow along throughout your year. So if so, you want to join the Charmed Life Mastermind. Here's what you get inside the mastermind. One, you get instant access to a library of content. We have at this point, I think like over 40 masterclasses, live Q&A replays, planning sessions, planning inserts, workbooks, meditations, and additional resources covering the topics of planning, productivity, mindset, goal setting, and more. All in, there's like over 100 different videos in there, okay? We have 3 live Zoom calls per month, right? We have a monthly masterclass. Every month I teach you a personal development, planning, or productivity topic. We have a monthly Q&A coaching call, right? That is our office hours call where we, again, take a topic and we dive into it, and you have the ability to come and ask questions and get coaching. And we do a monthly power hour, CEO power hour is what we call it, but it is literally just where we plan our month together, all of us. And for this, anyone who is a business owner, anyone who is a CEO, we do a special lesson on a business topic, right? And I will coach a little bit more deeply to the business owners of the group as well. Now, in addition to those calls and the amazing library of on-demand content, you also have access to our mastermind Slack, right? This is our accountability group, right? Where we do daily prompts, book club, more Q&A. We have monthly challenges. Every month we pretty much have a challenge going on in there. We do meal inspirations. We have Spotify playlists and so much more. And as a bonus, when you enroll in the annual membership option, you get the 2025 Master Planner for free. But also, right, that's always one of my bonuses for the mastermind. But also right now, if you are joining in July, I will also give you the planner if you join the quarterly membership option, okay? And you can save $50 on your annual membership with code PA50OFF. So if you want to just do the annual membership, it's the best value in terms of price. You get $50 off and the entire master planner system, the digital, the printable, everything. $125 value free. This is what you're going to experience in the mastermind. Number 1, personal development. If you love to learn or know that you need to love to learn, right? But you don't have the time to dig into research yourself, the resource library is like a productivity and personal development Netflix subscription with videos and downloads that you can use to implement what you learn. You'll get accountability. I'll be your accountability buddy, checking in with you weekly to check on your progress on the objectives that you told me are things that you want me to check in with you on, right? And friendship and connection. So we have the best community filled with a variety of women from different backgrounds and in different fields of work. We've got stay-at-home moms, project management professionals, government employees, scientists, researchers, therapists, and small business owners. Get ready to connect with some amazing, ambitious, and focused women to up-level your life. In fact, I got a message once that said, I'm blown away at the tremendous support within the Slack community. There are so many motivating women on here that are crushing it and making wins daily. It's so great and encouraging to be part of an amazing group like this one. Thank you for being here for us. Okay, so there are 3 options for joining the mastermind, right? And there's 3 different payment options here. You can join the mastermind, and it is a subscription, right? You can join it on a monthly basis, right? So it's going to be monthly recurring every 30 days for $44 a month. And what I will say is no matter which level you join, I give you access to everything up front, right? So if you are someone who is like, you know what, I need to have a more budget option for the mastermind, but I'm committed to my productivity. I want to be getting more done and I can afford the $44 a month. I want to do it on a monthly basis, right? And you get access to everything. I don't hold anything back to people just because they're joining monthly, right? You can also join quarterly, right? So that is every 90 days, you can pay $120, right? Instead of the $44 a month, you pay $120. There's a discount there every 3 months, every 90 days. And right now in July, you get the 2024/2025 master planner for free when you join this month, right? So that's the free bonus for joining this tier. It's not really a tier. No one gets anything different. So I don't want to be confusing and say the wrong thing. Like Patreon, there's tiers. There's no tiers. It's just how often do you want to pay? Like what can you afford, right? Can you only afford to do $44 a month and every month you pay that way? Great, do the monthly. If you would prefer to, just pay $120 every quarter, right? Every 90 days, awesome, amazing, you get a bonus for that. Or do you want to pay once a year and get the best value, right? It's the cheapest when you calculate it out. It's normally $396 a year, and you get the master planner always, but you can save $50 on the annual subscription for your first subscription with the code PA50 off. And of course, you get the planner for free every single year. Difference between the quarterly, I'll give you the planner for this, right now, the 2024, 2025, right? But then moving forward, you don't get it every year, right? The annual members get it every single year for committing to staying with me year after year after year, right? So that is like their additional bonus. So just to review the current promotions, if you just want a planner and planning inserts, use the code MASTERPLAN2025. The code works on all of the shopping, when it says shop planning tools in my shop, anything in there, which means you can buy the full planners, or if, let's say you don't want to buy the entire planner, let's just say you really like the weekly or my daily or something like that, one of my monthlies, you can buy them a la carte. Everything is listed down below. 25% off now until the end of July. Or the second promotion is you can join the mastermind and get your planner for free. You can use the code PA50 off. You get $50 off the annual payment option for the Charmed Life Mastermind, and you get all of the planner stuff with it. It is usually $396, charged every 365 days. With the coupon, it's going to be $346 for your initial annual. And if you want to join the quarterly, you can also just join quarterly and get the master planner for free. So the master planner comes free with quarterly or annual right now, right? And you get a discount on annual, right? Any questions? That's clear, right? I said that right. And so now we come to the end of our of what I have prepared, but I would absolutely love to take your questions and see how you guys are feeling, see what you guys are thinking. Okay, someone had a question. Will you ever have a master planner with a Sunday start? Most likely not. I have no plans to do this. I love Monday start. I just think that Monday is the start of the week. And I don't like splitting my weekends. So it's not a Sunday start. It's not for me. I can't say never. I can't say never, but it's not on my to-do list. Slack and Style said, I'm excited to use the 2025 digital next year. If you bought the 25 digital, you have the 2024 digital too. You got it right now. I'm a Samsung girl. I got the new Tab 9. I can use your planner with the Samsung Notes app. Awesome. Perfect. See, there's lots, I'm just learning. I only have one iPad. I only use the one program. So it's good to know which ones everyone else is using. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions, ladies? Or are you guys good to go? Thank you guys so much for coming. Oh, you know what I should tell you guys? I guess this is an Alexis exciting thing. You know how there's all those kind of novelty holidays? Tomorrow is a novelty. I'm so silly because I didn't even order anything. Tomorrow's International Caviar Day, ladies. Sometimes when I come on my live streams, I eat caviar. You guys know I do that for my birthday. I just found out that it was International Caviar Day. I think the place where I order my caviar sent me an email and I was like, what? But I did not place an order. Maybe I can still go get some, but it wouldn't be my favorite caviar. I'd have to go get the one at the grocery store. But it's a very important national holiday to me, novelty holiday to me tomorrow. Okay, ladies. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you so much for supporting the Charmed Shop and my business, and for using the Charmed Life Master Planner, for joining the mastermind, right? Remember, the planner is an amazing tool. It is a perfect system for planning. It is not the only system that is going to be able to keep you organized and productive, right? I really do see productivity as being a holistic issue, right? It's like a holistic topic for us. And so you get the right planner, you get the right accountability and support, and you just constantly grow and become a better version of yourself, right? Every day, every week, month, year, and you hit more and more of your goals. This is how you do it. And the Charmed Life Mastermind and me, we're here to help you. So Marissa says, thank you for the 25% off coupon. I've been going back and forth about purchasing the planner, and after you gave us the coupon, I purchased it. Awesome. So glad. I hope you guys enjoy your planners and look forward to more planning videos on coming in the next couple of weeks, right? I will probably drop some more content related to the master planner and things like that over the next couple of weeks. And of course, talk a little bit more about functional planning. If you guys are using and loving your Charmed Life Master Planner, I love to hear about it. So please leave me like a comment on a video or send me an email. I would love to be able to add, your testimonials to the master planner, sales page, right? Where I've got all of the information about the planner. I absolutely love that. If you want to post like a review or anything like that on Instagram, tag me at MissTrenchcoat. Make sure you're following me at MissTrenchcoat on Instagram. And I'd love to reshare those as well. In addition, if you do not have the functional planning handbook yet, it may or may not be Amazon Prime Day right now. I'm still not really sure if it was yesterday or also today. I'm not sure. But pick up a copy of the functional planning handbook. I literally wrote the book on functional planning. This is a really great sidekick to your planner, right? Like, it's like her little sister. It's like they go together. And this is really the quintessential guide to functional planning. It gives you the process. It gives you some ideas for setting up your planner, and it gives you a whole bunch of like little articles, like really quick, easy to read articles to help you boost your productivity and like to shift the way you think about getting things done. So I hope you guys will check that out. All the links will be down below. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.